Women are being arrested when men refuse to pay the bills. So you have a lot of women, the foodies, who are doing things like using dating apps to find men to subsidize their living. One trick that they'll use is they'll tell a guy to come over using Tinder, and then when the guy gets there, they'll basically be waiting at the door. But of course, prior to that, they told him to like bring a pizza or bring Chinese, whatever they're in the mood for. When he gets to the door, they take the food and then tell him to leave, and the man basically has no recourse whatsoever. What's he going to do? Call the cops? So it's a pretty bad situation that's happening right there. Although I feel like at some point it may come down to it because it is a form of extreme theft. As more police officers begin hearing about it, it could actually go down where some guy says that a woman invited him over, and as soon as he got to the door, she just took the food and told him to leave. That is theft. That is 100% theft. And, women will just get sneaky about it. The guy comes in, they open the box of pizza, they cough on it, and then tell him bye, you know, or they put or they come he comes over and they're dressed like really looking really nasty and really icky. They create an environment and a space where he won't actually want to be there. Women know exactly how to get rid of a man very quickly. So they're doing these things. They're going out. Some women are going out on dates every single night, so that they can afford food. It's really nasty. There was a woman who was doing this for quite some time. This is how she lives, and she basically doesn't buy food at all. She doesn't refill up her fridge. But more and more women are doing this. They're trading secrets online on how to rip men off from food. Getting free meals out of med, free Ubers, free gifts, everything, just basic things. They're telling men, instead of going on a date at a restaurant, let's go on a date to Walmart, and the money that you would use to take me on a date, you can use that money to fill up my cart and we can talk. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. And when men are refusing to do this, they'll basically make videos online shaming these men. If they have the men in front of them, they'll take out their camera and put the man's face, start recording the man's face so they can put him on TikTok, or they can put him on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, and shame the man online. It's public shaming so that other men will see this. His life will potentially end up getting destroyed. Other women will shame him, and it's a terrible thing. It is a terrible thing. It's a tactic that women have used for a very long time to destroy a man's reputation, to destroy his name. This is one reason why men don't even were always afraid of approaching women, because they were afraid that the woman might start screaming, try to shame them. They might get in trouble. They could get arrested, lose their job, lose their reputation. And that's the reason why a lot of men never approach in the first place. More and more men no longer approach anymore, but women still perceive that they have high value because they have all these simps in their DMs, or dudes giving them money through OnlyFools and LonelyFans. So they think that makes them valuable. Oh, there's always a million guys waiting to be physically intimate with them, when they don't consider the fact that it's very easy for them to be, physically intimate with anyone. Like a basketball player might like something about them and say, okay, cool, I'll be physically intimate with you, but I would never actually marry you. And women don't comprehend the reality where just because you can be with a guy physically doesn't mean that he wants to be with you matrimonially. It doesn't mean that he wants to actually marry you and make you his wife. A lot of the women with BBLs right now, they don't seem to understand, like, the whole BBL smells thing is trending. Men aren't marrying these women with BBLs. Men are looking at these women and are like, yeah, these women are not going to be wives and mothers. They look at the BBL as something to play with. Okay, when they marry a woman, she needs to look normal. She has to, she has to be someone that can go to PTA meetings. She has to be appropriate. So if they go to church, the men that still do, that's not something that you want to bring to church with you. This is not, you don't look like a respectable person. You look like a duck. You look like a duck, like you have a beak in front of, like you have a beak on your face, and a protruded rear end like a duck, and you're walking like a duck because you could barely walk with the BBL, so you're waddling now. They say if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So that's the reality. There are these videos that we're going to jump into because these women are so furious. They're furious that men are not playing the game anymore. They're furious that men are now saying that they're in their soft guy era and they're refusing to subsidize a woman's living anymore. Oh my gosh.
And don't pay for my food.
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, really? I put my phone out.
What steak is so good? That's cool.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food? You Baby, invited me here.
Don't you expect it? Like, I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. Y'all look like y'all think because you pretty, I'm supposed to be just cashing my money.
The point of the date is to get to know each other.
We're getting to know each other. I'm gonna eat. You pay for your food. I pay for my own food, right?
That wasn't part of the. When you invited me on a date, I expected you to pay. I don't have any money, and I told you that. And you still gonna sit here and eat in front of me?
Why would you come to a date with no money?
I thought you was gonna pay. You invited me. I didn't make plans. You made the plans. You made the plans. You should have the money.
No, you said we should go out to eat. I said okay, cool.
No.
We're going out to eat.
No. But who slid in who DMs?
That's fine.
You wanted me. Am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong?
I'm just tired of these broke trying to use.
Nah, I
understand you. I'm saying these broke guys trying to use their money, thinking they.
But you put me in the same category as them.
I'm not paying your category anyway. You need to. I don't know. It's still good though.
I thought you was playing at first, but you're really not gonna buy me no food. And you're really not gonna take me home. You want me to sit here and stare at you while you eat?
I'm saying we having dinner.
No, you having dinner. I'm sitting here looking stupid.
You ain't got nobody that can cash up you some money?
No, you. That's why I'm here with you. You ain't got no money?
You coming over tonight?
If you don't have no money, you shouldn't be going on dates.
Are you coming over tonight?
If you don't have any money, you shouldn't be going on dates.
Let's be clear. Since you want to record.
Why do I want to? No. Why should I go to your house on the first date? It's the first date.
Since you want to talk shit, right? I asked you, I said, can we hang out later? You like, no, I'm gonna go home. I'm a little sleepy, right? You said you're tired, right?
Right. I just want to eat.
But you're not too tired to eat.
No.
But you're not too tired to spend my money.
No.
Okay. Why can't you just like come over then?
What do you want me to come over for?
I can get you whatever you want if you want to come over.
Come over for what?
What you think?
No, I don't want to do the movie. This is the first date. Maybe the second date. Maybe the third date. I don't want to come to your house on the first date.
See, this is why these Filipinas have it on wrap. These Filipinas are not messing around. The Filipinas are not messing around. They are on their business. The Filipinas are on their damn business. Okay? They are not. The modern women they are completely out of their element. All right? They're entering into a whole different world, a whole new world. I can't sing, but Ariel knows what I'm talking about. You know, there's a comment right here from RJ. He says, man, those Filipina girls sure know how to secure their futures. Even if they secretly don't like grandpas, they at least are open to it. That's called being about business. Filipinas tailing over the next few years because they are open to opportunities, unlike the spoiled ones with all the opportunities who mess it up. A Filipina, it gets physically intimate with purpose. That's not to say that they don't still sleep around, but they are physically intimate with purpose. If they meet the man that they want, physical intimacy is their foot in the door. Once they get that foot in the door, because it happens very quickly, they use physical intimacy to hook the man. And they basically, they are performing for their life. All right? They want to make sure that once they are done, there is nothing left in that man's body. Next, once they have their foot in the door using physical intimacy, they're going to begin creating value as quickly as possible, because physical intimacy is just a way in. It's just your foot in the door. That doesn't mean you have the job. So now they have to start creating value. They're going to start cooking for that man, cleaning for that man, washing that man's clothes. All right? That man brought them over to his to where he was staying. He fell asleep after they were physically intimate. When he woke up, his clothes were suddenly arranged. The bathroom was clean. His stuff is organized. The area around him is tidied up. The Filipina tidied up. She's preparing food. There's food. He smells. He's like, what's that smell? Filipina is in the kitchen, whipping up whatever she found in the kitchen, whipping up a meal for him. Okay? She is beginning to create value as rapidly as she can because she wants to lock that man down. These Filipinos aren't messing around. I like the Filipina P, but listen to me. Now she's getting like the Filipinos are getting nasty. Now they're going after each other. Like, see, women will fight with each other. They'll start to henpeck. And Filipina P started saying things like, "Oh, the Japanese, it's hard for you to be over in Japan because it's they may not like you over there like that because of the culture." What? The Japanese women love Americans over there. Is it going to be every Japanese woman? No. There's some Japanese women who just want Japanese men. There's some Filipinos who just want Filipino men. But there are a lot of Japanese women that want these men. Okay? Men of all different ethnicities. They want these men from other countries over there. They want these men. All right? And as I was listening to the Filipina P, she's like, you're not really gonna have any luck in South Korea. You're not gonna have luck in South Korea. I would say North Korea. Of course not North Korea, yeah, right. But South Korea, based on the culture. Here's the thing. You are a rarity. You go to these countries, you are a rarity over there. So while not everyone is gonna want you, there are a lot of people who are going to want you. A lot of women who are going to want you because you are scarce. You are rare. You are exotic. Okay? There is a scarcity for you there. So these women are now trying to fight. The Filipinos are now basically saying that's our territory. These men, we'll fight for these men. This is something that Soraya said. This is something that Soraya warned about. She said that these foreign women will compete for men. And they will get dirty to get these men. There was this little girl who was running her mouth, and Soraya is usually polite, but this little girl was running her mouth being disrespectful, and Soraya basically snapped and said something along the lines of like, foreign women will snatch another woman's man. They really need to behave themselves. Women do this for competition. And if you think about it, it must feel really good for a woman to go and take another woman's man just like that. Like, I could take your man just like that. Look how easily I took your man away from you. I took your man away from you. Just like that. Just like that. Because women don't know how to compete in Western society because they've always been told that men will just come to them and give them everything. And now hell on earth is here. Inflation is high. They're lying to us about job prospects. These are part-time jobs, and it's harder than ever to get a job. Employers are posting fake jobs, fake job listings on the internet just to see what's out there, or to trick the people who work for them to make them believe that, we're going to hire more people because you're overworked. Don't worry, we've got you. All right? They're trying to troll Gen Z. They're trolling Gen Zers to make it look like Gen Z actually has opportunities when they don't. 40% of all the job listings online right now, employers have admitted are fake. 40%, so almost half of all job listings right now are fake. Fake. It's hard times out there, and with the AI revolution upon us, most of the jobs that are going to be lost will be lost by women. Men will do what they always do. They will adapt. They will find new jobs. They will retrain, learn new skills. Some men will just completely drop out. 30 million men are not working anymore. How are they surviving? Some of them are doing side jobs, doing side hustles here and there. Others are doing day trading. A lot of these guys, they were in the military, so they're getting benefit, they're getting a pension. And the average man does not need a lot to survive. 20 years in the military, that's a lifetime pension for a lot of guys. They don't do that anymore at the same level, but a lot of these guys with that amount of money, they can live in a shoebox at the side of the road. Average man can live in a shoebox at the side of the road. Once their basic needs are met, they don't give a damn. I talk about, men purchasing a nice television, laptops, all these electronics. These are one-time purchases. These are one-time purchases for men. And a lot of dudes are more than happy with a Nintendo Switch or an N64. Some dudes will take it all the way back to Atari. You got the mountain men. You got the mountain men listening in the hills on a cell phone and making it very, very clear that they are more than happy to get rid of the phone too. These are dangerous men. These are dangerous men. All right? They can live off the land in isolation. They disappear into the hills, and that's where the movie movie title came from. The hill has eyes. I'm not trying to run into those dudes up there. They're like, Angry, we're nice guys. Us mountain men are nice. I know where. Listen, I know to stay in my lane. I know to stay in my lane. I have no business in the woods, and I have no business in the hills. I'm not missing. I don't want to run into bushmen and mountain men. All right? No, thank you. No, thank you, sir.
Donnie, you don't got the salmon too? Like, for real? I know you had to eat, but what I'm saying is, like, you know how my budget is. Like me for like, I can't keep buying all this expensive food.
Hey, did you get my strawberry lemonade? Yes.
Oh, hell no. Who is this?
This is my friend.
Okay, your friend. Who paying for her food?
You are.
No. Okay, no. I'm not. Listen, man, we
no,
go
I'm
intimate.
No, if you want to be with a woman, Miss Albert, my friends come with it, so you need to buy her dress.
Drinks?
You still want those Brussels sprouts? I do. Okay.
But she ain't get no salmon too, though. She ain't get no salmon.
If she wants salmon, she can get the salmon.
You're being rude, man. Like, who comes in on somebody else's dime? And
she's vegan.
You know what? I'm gonna show you what rude is. I'm gonna show you what rude is.
Definitely.
Y'all can pay for your own damn food. Y'all can pay for your own food.
These women don't have any money. These women have no money, y'all. They are broke. They're out here struggling in the streets. You know, one of my subscribers, he basically wrote in and he said, like, listen to what's happening. This came from Wham. He said, so I wanted a date, and beforehand I went to the waiter and went in, and when I'm paying for me, not her. This is a first date, and I crap you not. The waiter said, oh, it's with her. DW. We've been waiting for this. Y'all catch that? He went to the waiter beforehand, told the waiter that he was not paying for her. And the waiters, they knew exactly who she was. The wait staff knew exactly who she was. They said, we've been waiting for this, because she had been going there taking advantage of men. Apparently, she would take a new guy each night to that place and order the most expensive things. Me, I paid for my drink and steak. She got stuck with her chuck of the bill at $200 for what she ordered. $40 cocktails, $120 worth of food. My bill, $55. Guess who ended up throwing a tantrum and looking the fool? She was arrested for theft by the police and banned from the restaurant. One less problem, lads. And 143, that's another user. He's another subscriber. He says, on behalf of all of society, thank you. This is what's happening to these women right now. They thought that they were going to be able to take advantage of men forever. They were going to be able to run the scam forever. She could not even afford to pay $200. Guys, all of these women are broke. They're in terrible financial constraints. They've maxed out their credit cards. A lot of them don't even have credit cards. They have bad credit. Bad credit. They cannot afford anything right now. If the man doesn't take them home, they cannot get home. They are walking. They have no money in their pockets. More and more men are doing this, going out, and they're like, yeah, I'm not paying for anything. I'm not paying for the bill.
I paid this high-ass bill, almost $500-something, you ain't trying to sleep with me?
Wait, what?
Like, are you serious?
No, I'm not finna sleep with you.
But you mean you're not finna sleep with me?
It's my birthday. That's the least you can do.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Your ass tripping, bro. I just paid this high-ass bill, dog.
You told me to bring me and my friends.
Listen. Listen, I can't do this, dog. I can't believe this. This bill's almost $500. You ain't finna go home with me? You not finna go home with me? You not finna go home with me, bro? I can't believe this shit, bro.
What do you mean by that?
I swear to God, that shit is that's embarrassing, bro.
I sent you the link. You looked at the menu. That was too much.
Listen, you see how much this bill is? I need you to go home with me. I need you to sleep with me. I'm not playing with you. That's why I'm saying your ass tripping. You feel me, right? You feel me, right?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Well, then y'all sleep together.
Man, hell no. Your ass tripping, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. I can't believe this shit, bro. Paid that high ass bill. You ain't trying to sleep with me?
No, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not going to sleep with you because you asked me. You said you want to take me out for my birthday, and now you want me to sleep with you because my bill was $400.
Man, listen. If you ain't paying that shit, you should have paid your own motherfucking bill.
You asked
know what, I'm going. I can't fuck with you, bro. I'm going. I can't believe this shit. Hey, find your way home. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the least you can do.
You asked me. You said you wanted to take me out for my birthday.
Listen.
You told me to bring
I'm
my
done
friend
fucking
out.
talking, bro.
Y'all see this? So basically what's happening here is her friends are leaving her. Basically like, yeah, man, I'm with you. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to jail, guys. This is extortion. This is theft. This is great. This is larceny. All right, these women are finessing these men, using these men, taking advantage of these men, robbing these men. Okay? That friend got scared. That's her friend right there, but she doesn't want to go down with her. Men are tired of the games, of the nonsense, of the total BS. Men are rushing away from these women. Rushing away from these women. They are big guys. You know what's happening right now? There's another video. I was not able to find it for you. I had seen it a while ago. A woman went with a man to a restaurant, and basically she was like, "You're not getting anything. I'm not going home with you." And he was like, "Oh, really? Okay, well then you can pay for the bill." She goes, "I don't have any money." And he's like, "Oh yeah, well too bad. And you could also take yourself home. I'm not giving you a ride home." She goes, "What do you mean? I don't have any money. I don't have money for an Uber." He's like, "Take Uber." She's like, "I don't have money for an Uber. I don't have any money." So the guy basically paid his portion of the bill. And the waiter came and she's like, "Listen, I can't pay this bill. And this, I came here with him." And the waiter was like, "Listen, it's just we're calling the police. We're calling the police. This is just a policy that we have in place, when someone doesn't pay the bill." All right. The guy paid for his meal. He's not paying for her meal. And there's no law that says that a man who goes out on a date with someone has to pay for their meal. What these women are doing is they're pulling out their cameras and they're trying to shame these men and put these men on social media when these men don't pay for their meal or doesn't take them to the place they want to go. Like the Cheesecake Factory lady. Oh, she was going to a 5-star restaurant, but she basically took over an hour to get ready, left this poor dude outside to wait on her, and then demanded to still be taken to a 5-star restaurant. Dude was like, he took her to Cheesecake Factory. She was like, you can't take someone who looks like me to the Cheesecake Factory. And she basically pulled out the phone and started recording them because she wanted to put them on social media. This is what they're doing. They're using social media to shame these men, to show other men what will happen if you don't give women what they want. And then you wonder why men are going MGTOW and saying that they want to completely separate themselves. Our men are going MWA and walking away from toxic relationships and toxic environments and saying, well, if I'm going to have a relationship, I'm going to become a passport king, go overseas and find someone over there who appreciates me and celebrates me. And is not just out there trying to take advantage of me.
Ladies, if you're ever out on a date and a man doesn't want to pay for your meal, I don't think you should handle it like this.
I need you to pay the bill because I'm not paying the bill.
I can't afford to pay the bill. But I get paid on Friday. I was thinking maybe you could slip out this time. I mean, you did ask me to come out to eat.
I didn't ask you. You asked me to come out to eat.
Well, I sat here and pretended like I cared about what you said for like an hour. I think it'd be respectful for you to just pay the bill.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna sit here and argue with someone about paying a bill. I'll pay it, but that's so sad that you would ask somebody
else.
Well,
if you'll pay it, then what's the big deal?
Some men don't really show their true colors until you tell them no, or until you don't do something that they want you to do. I have a feeling that he wanted to go back to her place or wanted her to come back to his. And when he realized that she wasn't really feeling him like that, he was like, I'm not about to waste my money on her. I don't even care if he didn't have the money. I don't care if you have to get outside and sell plasma. I don't care if you have to become a busboy or wash some dishes or call your mama and have her get out of her bed in her robe and her bonnet and pull out a fresh $50 bill fresh from her bra. I don't care how he came up with the money, but I could care less. Y'all gotta stop being so nice. You don't owe this man anything, especially Winnie Parker. Because I believe Winnie doesn't have a job right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was showing videos of you doing Uber Eats and all these different things to get money for your mortgage and all of that, and you out here paying for meals for random men you meet online? This ain't no doggone soup kitchen. Let that grown man with his job pay for his own meal. Stop letting him use you, honey. He could tell by the time the bill came that she wasn't feeling him, and he was like, you know what? I'm not going to waste $30 or $40 on her. Okay, that's fine. And don't you waste $30 or $40 on him either.
Guys, y'all see this? So bro turned it around and flipped it around on her. Not only did he not want to pay for her meal, he decided, it's like, you know what? I'm not getting anything out of this. I just wasted my time. She could pay for my meal too. she can pay for my meal too. All right? That's where things are at right now. And notice this woman was just flipping out and like, listen, pay for your meal, girl, and walk out. All right? Pay for your meal and walk out, but do not pay for that man's meal. Don't pay for his meal, but wasn't it all right when he was paying for your meal? And she's like, you know, because he realized that he was not going to get anything out of the date, any physical intimacy. Now he's like this. No, girl. All right? No, girl. Don't do anything for these men. Y'all see this feminist responses? And she started off the video trying to make it sound like she was like actually on the dude side, like, you know, women, don't put these women on, don't put men on the internet and try to shame. Nah, no. She was just trying to basically say, no, do not pay for them. Do not spend money on these men. Y'all, I told y'all nothing lasts forever. Men are in their soft guy era right now. MWA is growing rapidly. I mean, hard times are coming for broke girls. Men are in their soft guy summer. Women are going into their broke girl winter. Men are going into their soft guy era. Women are entering into their broke girl era. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Women are being arrested when men refuse to pay the bill. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. Men walking away, and cheers.